Our destinies are also guided and looked after. We are already blessed people. There's no doubt about it. And we should not worry about small things and small matters. It will all work out very well, you will see. If you just leave it to your destiny, which is very high, very great, with this your own destiny, you will go very far. This is the promise of Diwali to you all, that you will reach highest and the noblest way of life. Every word I say will be there to prove what I say is there. Whatever petty problems you have, they'll all be washed out. All these are the messages from the Divine. You don't have to worry about petty things, about money, about jobs. That's not your job. Your destiny will work it out. You have a promise that you'll be looked after. I hope you believe in that promise and are joyous in the highest way. I bless you all from my heart, all of you, for a very happy and prosperous Diwali. This is how the Chaitanya itself is enlightenment. Chaitanya itself is enlightenment. It relates to you all the knowledge which it has. Now imagine what a micro arrangement it is. That the Chaitanyas which are small like, we can say, little round valayas, small ones, they have intelligence in them and discretion built in them to tell you whether a person is good or bad. So the Chaitanya that is within us, which is flowing out, which we are receiving from all over, is all pervading, is in every molecule pulsating, which gives us knowledge about each and every matter, each and every animal, each and every human being, and each and every deity. Without this light, you could not have recognized me. You could not have recognized any deities. You could not have known your position in life and your aims in life. You would not have known what is your purpose of life. Why are you here? Are you here just to make some money, put some in the insurance, some in the shares? Of course, now nobody will do that. And get some house and dance on the fingers of your wife, or the wife has to dance as the dictates of the husband. To bring up children somehow. Are you here for that? This Chaitanya tells you very clearly, no. Because if you get more involved into these things and become completely cut off from the collective happenings, then this light goes off. As soon as this light gets disconnected, you can't have any light. So any connection, whatever you have with the vibrations, has to be very strong and has to be absolutely intact and steady. Now, people say one should not have greed in life. Yes, one should not have greed. But if you have got greed for vibrations, it's a very good thing. You should be very greedy about vibrations. Wherever you get vibrations, you must rush and try to get more vibrations. Greed is all right. You should have that greed within yourself. If you don't have that greed, how will you be able to overcome the other attractions? So on a Diwali day, when we are talking about our light, what are we going to do with this light? Are we going to use it only for our own purpose? Christ has said, you don't put the light under a, to call it, measure. You don't put it under a measure. You put it on a table. We all have to come out in the public. We have to find out ways and methods. It's not only the leaders. Everybody has to work it out. What we can do to spread Sahaja Yoga. In every place you go, how can we give Sahaja Yoga? Of course, I don't want you to change your dresses, but you can carry big badges. People will ask you. You should say, yes, this is the person who has given us peace, joy, and happiness. Start talking like that. Go to the markets, go to public places. I go to market just to spread vibrations. You all have to do that. Otherwise, you will have the Sahaja Yoga enjoyment to yourself. But unless and until you share it, you are not going to enjoy it fully. Look at me. I have all the vibrations of the world. I have everything. I should be such a self-contented person sitting at home in meditation. At this age, why should I travel after all? I am the Adi Shakti. Why should I worry of making everybody such a powerful Shakti people? There's no need. I should enjoy my powers. I can. Why cannot? I have to work hard. I give the maximum time to Sahaja Yoga than any one of you can give. I have a family. I've got my husband. He has a life which is very, very busy life. Got grandchildren. I give the maximum time. You have to move. Movement is the point. You have to move from places to places. You have to go from villages to villages. You have to go from houses to houses. This message has to spread. Christ's 12 disciples only. How much religion they have created. Of course, it's of no use, but still. You are going to give something so substantial and so great. But when you tell them, then the way you tell them is important. The way you assert is important. I don't mind from today. You can tell them what I am. Doesn't matter. How long are we going to hide it? You better tell them that she is such and such, is written in the Bible, and she is such and such, we have found it. If you don't want to see it, don't see it, but it is so. Let's have that determination and let's have that kind of a outspokenness. Look at these horrible politicians. They say, I believe that there should be some people who should be rich, the rest should be poor. I believe. I believe in this and I believe in that. What about you? You do not only believe, but you know for definite. And that's what should be decided on a Diwali day. That by next Diwali, we have to get many, many people for Sahaja Yoga. You are all saints. I don't know if you realize what I'm saying. Each one of you is capable of giving realization to the whole world. Each one of you. And this is what today you all have to decide, that this is the light we have got. It has to be made into a beacon, not just a light, a dim light like that. What's the use? We have to be like a beautiful tower of light, like a lighthouse. And everybody should work it out within and without. Within, though you have worked out, without you must work. And secondly, there's a Diwali, it's not only one light. So we have to be all collective. Try to get to collective life. Whenever it is possible, try to attend all that is collective. Try to be there where there is collective happenings. There where it is collective, the source of energy flows better. This purity is not corrupted. You keep to pure standards. This is the nourishment of Sahaja. It's the nourishment of your purity. Purity is the most important thing for us. Purity in every way. If you are pure, you will not do anything that is fake. That is, we can say, that is not pure. So first of all, you will be pure yourself. And you will accept purity. You will appreciate purity, stand by purity. Any impurity you will not collaborate or try to compromise. That's why purity is your mother's name. You know that my name is purity. And this purity is such that it pures him. It just purifies. The purity should be such that it should purify. Otherwise that purity has no meaning. For example, a soap purifies, alright? But you don't purify the soap. Do you clean the soap? I mean, some crazy people might be. I know some people who even wash the tap and also the water. And that's why this water, which is the purifier. Water is the purifier. Water purifies us physically. And also our poisons are driven out of our liver also by water. Water is a very great element in removing all problems. You use water for so many things, you know how you work out. So this Lakshmi, which is purification, was born out of water. That's why she was called as Mary, as I told you. And I am also called as Meera. meaning born out of water.